been following me on Facebook or Twitter, then you may know that I am going to be doing a week's worth of videos, so 1 video per day. So this is quite a challenge for me. I hope I reach my goal. I hope you guys are wishing me luck. But I'm going to be doing a week's worth of scented homemade Christmas gifts. So today I'm doing the first of the 5 videos. Depending on when you're watching this video, I may have more done at that point. So you can check out any of the links that I will have just in this sort of area here. You can just click on those to go to number 1, 2, or 3, and as I get those uploaded, I will add those links to this video. And then I'll do the same to the videos that follow. So anyways, today I'm going to be showing you how to do the first homemade scented gift, and that is homemade peppermint scented soap. And so these are the ones that I made right here. So it's a red and white swirl or marble effect with some peppermint essential oils to make them smell really good and really festive. And then you can just package them up into a nice little package, and these are perfect for Christmas gifts. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am about this. I'm ready to show you guys how to do it, so let's go and do that. So the first thing you're going to need to make your peppermint soaps is just a simple melt and pour soap. This one is shea butter. I've chosen this because it's a little bit more moisturizing and nourishing for your skin. Obviously, you'd prefer to have a handmade soap, but that takes a lot longer, and I'm trying to keep these tutorials quite quickly. So we're going to use a melt and pour for this one, and this is a suspension formula. This is really good to have because it keeps your oils and colors or any additives you're going to put into your soap from floating on the top. It distributes them evenly, and they'll stay distributed evenly throughout your soap. So look for a suspension formula. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to use a knife and cut, I'm going to probably cut about half of this, and I'm going to keep the rest for another project. So I'm going to cut half, and that is a pound of soap. This package is 2 pounds, so half. So I'm going to just cut this, and I'm going to use a cutting board to do that. So then once you've got your soap cut into nice cubes like this, then you're just going to put it into a microwavable safe glass bowl, and we're going to microwave this. Alternately, you could use a double boiler to melt this, but if you're following the directions that I'm going to explain, then your soap is going to turn out perfectly. The only downfall with using a double boiler is that it takes longer than it does in the microwave. So just get yourself a microwavable safe glass dish. This one, and then just pile your cubes in there. So then you're just going to take this, microwave it for about 20 to 30 seconds initially for your first round, and then you're going to stir it, and then you're going to then microwave it in 10-second intervals until it's melted really nicely. So I'm going to go and do that. So from the point that your soap is melted, you need to work really quickly. Then this is when you're going to add your essential oils. And I'm using Peppermint Essential Oils because it's a Christmas tutorial, but you can use whatever you like. And then you're just going to put about 25 drops or so in there. So I'm going to do that. And then you're just going to stir your oil in. Once you feel that that is completely blended, and from there you're going to take your soap mold and you're going to pour your soap into it. Now I Wanted to keep my soap mold warm so that I can keep this soap melted for as long as possible, because this next step takes a couple of seconds to do. So you're just going to take your melted soap with your oil in it, and you're going to pour it into your mold. I'm just using a mini muffin tin since I don't feel like people really use peppermint soap to wash their bodies. Probably more going to use it to wash their hands after using the washroom or whatnot, so it's going to be sitting beside their bathroom sink. So I'm using this mini muffin tin to make mini soaps. You can use any kind of soap molds you like. It's up to you, but like I said, that's the reasoning behind me using this. So hopefully you've done it a little bit neater than mine. The mess doesn't really matter right now. You just really want to get it in there nice and quickly, and then you're just going to put a drop of this color on top. And you want to make sure you're using soap coloring, soap dye. Don't use food coloring, because when you wash with it, you wash your hands, the food coloring might stain your hands, and you don't want that. So then you're just going to need a popsicle stick, toothpick, or something of that nature. I'm using these lollipop sticks because that's what I've had laying around. So you're just going to very roughly mix that spot of color around to make it sort of a swirly marble effect. And you gotta work quickly, as I said. This soap sets up really quickly, and you want to get that color mix before it starts to harden too much, or you'll get clumpy soap, and you don't want that. So heating my muffin tin up before I put my soap in really helped to keep things nice and melted, so that I could accomplish getting my color mixed in. So now we just need to let these cool for about 20 minutes before we can remove them. Now if you're using a traditional soap mold, it's going to be much easier to remove them. I will show you how to remove these once they're cooled. So once your soaps have cooled enough, it's been about 20 minutes. Now these aren't fully cooled, but they're cool enough to take them out. What you're going to need is a sort of painting spatula, plastic one like this that's flexible. I got this at Walmart in a package of several different ones quite a while back, so hopefully you can still find this at Walmart if you need it, or you can find something else around your house that will serve this purpose. So what you want to look for is just something that's really flexible and really skinny. Now normally if you're using a traditional soap mold, they're made of plastic, so it's easy to push them out the back, but with these you cannot do that, so that's why we need this. So you're just going to take this skinny edge and you're just going to poke it in around the edge of your soap. Can't really see that. So like that. Just poke it in and dig yourself a little hole so it sticks in, and then you're just going to pull this around the edge, keeping it nice and tight up against the edge of your tin, and then it's just going to release after you swirl it around enough. And then there's one soap. And then you're just going to set these aside on some parchment paper or wax paper so that they can cool fully, and that will be probably about another 20 minutes before these are hardened enough. So once your soaps are finished and they're all set up, they're ready to be prepared for gifting. Also, I did a few just plain solid colored ones. These turned out really nice as well. If you don't want to put the coloring in them, you don't want to have extra additives in your soap that you don't need, then you can skip the coloring. It's purely aesthetic to do the swirly soap or the pink soap, but they all smell like peppermint and they look just as cute if they're just plain white, so you can skip that step if you'd rather not have the coloring added in there. So what you're going to want to do is get yourself some of these little treat bags. You can get the soap bags at Michael's, but I already had these treat bags from some candy making I had done, and these are perfectly fine. They're pretty much the same thing, and I'm pretty sure they cost less. So I'm going to use these treat bags and just some decorative ribbons, and I'm going to make some tags to put on these, and then they're going to be ready to ship to all of my family and friends and whoever I think will like them. Alright everyone, so that's it for my first video in this scented homemade Christmas gifts series. That's really hard to say, but that's it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed making your own little peppermint scented soaps. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with when I'm uploading all my newest videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button below, or you can click the subscribe button that's right up here, the creative glow, right up here in the corner. And don't forget, you can also come and find me other places on the internet like Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and a few other places. I've got that list right here. But I'll be leaving those links in the description of this video so that you guys can easily click on those and find me. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!